The Tale of the Dragon Egg and Power. In a kingdom where mountains touched the sky and rivers sang lullabies, there lived a king who desired power above all else. His kingdom was vast, stretching from the dense forests inhabited by the elves to the underground cities of the dwarves. In this land, harmony once reigned among the diverse races: the humans, elves, dwarves, and the mighty dragon, each respecting and supporting one another in a delicate balance of power and friendship. The dwarves, skilled in craftsmanship and guardians of the earth's treasures, lived beneath the mountains, their strongholds carved into the very heart of the stone. They were allies with the dragon, a majestic creature that soared through the skies, its wings casting shadows over the rugged terrain. Together, they protected the land, ensuring peace and prosperity for all who dwelled within its borders. The elves, wise and mystical, inhabited the ancient forests, their homes hidden among the towering trees. They shared a bond with the dragon, forged through mutual respect and a shared commitment to harmony. Their knowledge of the natural world and their ability to communicate with the creatures of the forest made them invaluable allies in maintaining the kingdom's balance. The humans, adaptable and resourceful, built thriving cities and cultivated the land, their ingenuity driving progress and innovation. They too respected the dragon, recognizing its role as a guardian and protector, and they lived in harmony with their elven and dwarven neighbors, each contributing to the kingdom's rich tapestry of cultures and traditions. However, the balance was disrupted when a new king ascended to the throne, a ruler consumed by ambition and blinded by the allure of unchecked power. Ignoring the wisdom of his predecessors and dismissing the sacred alliances that had sustained the kingdom for generations, he sought to dominate the land, viewing the other races as obstacles to his grand designs. With cunning and deceit, the king plotted against the dragon, laying a trap that led to its untimely demise. The dwarves mourned the loss of their ally, their grief echoing through the mountains. The elves watched in sorrow as their majestic friend fell, its absence leaving a void in the skies above. The humans, bewildered by the king's actions, feared for the future of their kingdom. Yet, amidst the rubble, a single dragon egg remained untouched, a symbol of hope and resilience. "I promise a portion of my lands to anyone who can break the dragon egg and make the dragon my servant," the king declared to his court, blind to the consequences of his actions. The mightiest warriors and skilled blacksmiths from across the kingdom gathered at the palace, eager to claim the king's reward. They attempted to break the egg with brute force, crafting the strongest weapons known to man, but all efforts proved futile. Desperate and frustrated, the king offered a new reward. "I promise to pay a great price to anyone who creates the strongest weapon in the world and uses it to defeat the dragon," he exclaimed, blinded by his thirst for power. Among the warriors was a giant of a man, towering over his peers, his strength unmatched. He believed he could shatter the dragon egg with a single blow, proving his might and claiming the king's reward. With a weapon forged of the finest steel, he struck the egg with all his force, but the shell remained unbroken. That night, the elf maiden with hair like moonlight and eyes filled with wisdom approached the palace gates. The king, in his desperation, allowed her entry, believing her feeble and inconsequential. "Ha! And what can you do, pointy-eared weakling?" the king scoffed, underestimating her. Silently, the elf walked to the center of the room, kindling the fire of life, a flame that danced with warmth and hope. She sat beside it, cradling the dragon egg in her lap, and began to sing a lullaby in the ancient tongue of her ancestors. Each word was infused with love, tenderness, and a plea for peace. As her voice echoed through the chamber, the egg began to sway. The impenetrable shell cracked, and a tiny dragon emerged, its eyes reflecting the wisdom of its ancient lineage. With a gentle flap of its wings, the dragon pledged its allegiance to the elf maiden, honoring the sacred bond of trust and friendship that had once united its kind with the dwarves. At this sight, the warriors bowed their heads in reverence, recognizing the true power that lay not in conquest but in love and understanding. The king, overwhelmed by fear and regret, fled from the palace, leaving behind his dreams of domination. And so, the lands that had been seized were returned to their rightful owners. The king paid a high price for his folly, learning that the greatest strength lies not in force but in compassion, unity, and the enduring bonds of friendship. The dragon, awakened by love and kindness, stood by the side of goodness and light, ensuring peace and harmony for generations to come.